Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Very warm welcome to all of my followers, lovers, friends, and all the people in the globe who are following me. Really grateful to everyone that you people are spending time with me and you people are finding out time out of your precious one, because everybody is aware, in particular myself, is known to this fact that everyone is very busy, preoccupied. No one is having time, just being preoccupied in livelihood, for earning their livelihoods. I want to welcome that Siraj has joined me. Thank you very much, Siraj, for joining. Mozam has joined. You know, people, just in the beginning, it takes a little bit time to for having setting up the things. So just it takes 2 to 3 minutes, obviously, because as I told you earlier, that I am myself cameraman, expert, speaker, or makeup artist. So everything, just me myself is alone. So I have to manage all the things myself. So it takes a little time. So sorry for that. I mean, sharply when I start my videos, I cannot start my program. So you know that today, Siraj, thanks a lot. My good friend from India is with us. So really, I am means thankful to you, Siraj, because you are a guest from other country. Junaid has joined, so thank you very much for joining, Junaid. Today's program is very important, and you might have seen the thumbnail, very little gloomy, irritating, sad. Okay, definitely the picture of thumbnail is telling you that something is gone wrong. On that, we have to discuss. So definitely, I'll be wearing a little bit as usual for my friends, few of my friends. Uh, Heartbreaking. Mozam is saying the topic is very heartbreaking. Yes, Mozam, no doubt, the topic is very heartbreaking. And Junaid is also saying why people kill one another on the basis of anything. Yes, Mozam, this is the dilemma. This is the question. This is the thing needs to be thought out. Nobody is clear why people are killing the other. But in present scenario, you know that it's very alarming more, you know, who Hasnan Abbas has joined. Hasnan, thanks a lot for joining my live transmission. Really appreciate it that all of you people have found out your precious time once again. I really am grateful to all. So, Siraj, what is the meaning of this sign while anybody is sending you the sign of this YouTube? I really don't understand. So, Siraj, please, because you know that I'm not well aware about the YouTube and all these procedures. So, please tell me what it means. Mean there is some problem. This thing is revealing. So, please tell me. So, just before starting, I start my program from some gloomy, sad, and alarming too. I would love to start. You know, I tell you that before starting this program, I was, you know, here most of the times the people who are watching me, who have been watching me for a long time, so they are aware that most of the time I'm sitting in this my room. This is the room of my home, sweet home. Sorry. So now winter season is going on, and this is my most guest room, you can say, where I have set up my studio as well. So in winter season, this comes too cool. You cannot sit here. You might have seen the smoke around. Okay, so I have just created smoke myself. I've got fire, just to keep myself warm because I'm sitting here alone. Flu. Yes, Raj, flu, little flu, not flu. While you are moving outside or just you are not in the warmth position, so it might be possible you are just feeling flu. Alhamdulillah, it's not like that. So really grateful to Almighty. I have flu. Okay, you want that I should have. Okay. Alhamdulillah, I don't have. Just when I told you, just I've come from outside, so little, feeling of flu. You can't say the flu, Alhamdulillah. So I was telling you, before starting my program, I got fire, small, smoky, just to keep myself warm. Because the place, as I told you, that we cannot sit here without the heater or something sort of fire, okay, which could warm you. Because I was having electric heater, so it's not working. So I had to fire over here. So please listen, these words are very important. Definitely we have to discuss the issue in detail, but these words are very important. And I definitely would love that you people must understand these words. If the point is not clear, so then you can ask this question from you, that what is the point which is not comprehensible for you people, and also you have to comment. So I just cannot sit here, and definitely the people who are with me for a long time, they know that I just go for live only for 1 hour. Khalid has joined. Khalid, thanks a lot for joining. So I just cannot sit here just for 1 hour without the warmth position, without the fire, without the heater, which could provide me heat so that I could sit here, and only for 1 hour. Okay, and even I am within the room. I'm not outside anywhere. I'm not moving outside. Okay, sitting in the room, even you need heat, and really alarming position, alarming situation, alarming situation, that today a big number of people, they are sitting in this winter season with their loved ones, as you might have seen in my thumbnail picture, that they are sitting, and the people particular in Pakistan, they are aware, and the people who are watching me from other countries. So I tell you that Balochistan province of Pakistan, it's very cool area. Cool areas are there. There is much more cold. Okay, so where the people, they are sitting, the biggest gloom, that they have lost their loved ones. Their loved ones have been snatched from them, and not in a common way, not in an ordinary way. They have been killed, they have been murdered in a brutal way. Brutality has been made on them. And then after, first of all, if your loved one is missed by you, is been snatched by you, is been murdered, you can say in front of everybody, because everybody is aware about it. Okay, so after that, whenever the loved one of any person is died, obviously we try to bury that person being Muslim as early as possible. We don't delay. We can't delay because this has been ordered by Almighty that we have to bury. But people who are not burying just because they have been killed, and they have been killed in a brutal way, and they people are not even like you see that they don't see the justice going on with them. Justice is invisible. So then what those people should do? So ultimately, just being by compulsion, the biggest compulsion, obviously, that they had no way, they had no solution, they had no remedy, because they knew if their loved ones have been laid down in the earth, so everybody will be forgetting. Nobody will keep this thing in one's mind. Okay? So, in compulsion, what they did, that they did not bury their loved ones. So, they are with the coffins of their loved ones. Tahira is joined, thanks very much for joining. So, they are with the coffins. Just in winter season, they are sitting, and what they're demanding? Definitely, Mosum, I am coming to your point, so just I want to give a little bit intro so that the people who are new with us, so they should know that what we are discussing, it's not an ordinary topic, I tell you, it's a very huge and very gloomy and very important, significant topic what we are discussing today. And I request, you know that you might have seen my, all of the videos I never request, but today I am requesting that every one of you must share this video with every one of your friends, with every one of the person who is known to you, so that everybody should be known to this brutal incident. What happened? Before 3-4 days, some people from Hazara tribe is there in Balochistan. Most of them, they are belonging to Shia sect, Shia group. For foreigners, I tell you that this is sort of group within the religion. Okay, like in every religion there are groups, there are sects. So people are divided in all the religions, which is unfortunate, but it's a fact. But on the behalf of this thing that you can't kill anybody, just you can convince. If you are having the power to. If not, then obviously you can't say anything because you are not allowed to. So Daud has joined. Thanks a lot for joining, Daud. So then what happened, you know, people, just laborers who were working in mines, you understand, where the coal is found out in most of the areas of Balochistan, coal and other antiquated things are found out from there. So many people, they are working in the caves and in the mines, in the deep place, under the hills many times, very difficult to work over there. So this is a fact. So the people used to work over there just as a labor, not officers, because just they were just trying to earn livelihood for their families, for their children. So the people were working over there. So on that day, what happened, that they were kidnapped, first of all. They were kidnapped, later on, they were sacked, packed, and were killed, were murdered. Just and one important thing I want to share, this has been in the news, and we are also following this thing, that they people were found out selectively. Just they people went for whosoever were the kidnappers, they found out Fiaz, I think, EM Fiaz, FM Fiaz, I can't see, so please tell me again who is there. So, they were selected, in particular, like the Hazaraaz were found out. Hazaraaz were selected. They were kidnapped. There were other people as well. They were working over there. But you know that this has been the effort to create sectarianism in our country, which has been a big shit in our country for a long time. But fortunately, with the help of Almighty, that the people of Pakistan, mashallah, are very intelligent, they are capable, they are considerable, they have got much of deliberations, and they are having bit capability to understand the differences, what is going on in the globe. So, that they found out those people only, Hazaraaz, kidnapped, and then they were killed in a brutal way. In a brutal way, they were killed. So, this has not been happening first time here with the Hazaraaz. I really don't understand, and that the people who are living in the country, so most of the people they are well aware about, tribes, different tribes are there. So almost everybody is aware that which tribe is having which sort of attitude, or you can say, their habits or something like this. So I tell you in my information, and I know this personally, and majority of the people, they must be aware of people of Pakistan, and they will make it second. What? That the people from Hazaraaz, they are very gentle, innocent, working tribe. Okay, EM Fayaz. Okay, EM, just we have started live transmission right now, so definitely I would add your comment. So please be with me. Just I am on intro. Just in 3-4 minutes, I'm going to complete my intro. Then definitely I'll be adding my friends as well who are sending comments more and more. This is highly appreciated because this is the topic, most of the times I find out burning topics, not the common one, because just I consider myself that this comes my responsibility to discuss about the situations in a justified manner. Because justice, I consider in the world, in the globe, there is nothing but justice, nothing else. If justice is not there, we can't do anything, and all definitely will be answerable on doomsday as well in front of Almighty. So this is the important thing, and in particular, while as well as my country is concerned, unfortunately, but we are passing through this gradual period. Ultimately, inshallah, we will reach the goal, we will reach our destination, that we are going to get the goal to provide justice to the masses, to the paupers, to the poor on their doorsteps. Okay, this is ongoing process, and definitely there is involvement in our country from other countries. This is also unfortunate, but it's a fact. So all these things must be kept in one's mind. Otherwise, I tell you the nature of Pakistani people, the base of the Pakistani people, that is purely justified, and the people are friendly ones, and definitely caring for the rights of everyone. This is a big fact, which whosoever the people who are coming from abroad here in our country, so everybody can ask from them the nature, the basic nature of the Pakistani people. That's very innocent and nice one. But we have got number of problems, so those need to be discussed. The remedies need to be found out. Remedies are always there, keep it in your mind. So I was telling you, so most of the time, this is not first time this has happened here in our country, in particular with the Hazaraaz. Very first of all, I condole Hazaraaz on this gloomy stage, on this gloomy timing, on this gloomy incident. Every Pakistani is guilty. Recently, I tell you that even where I am sitting in the city now, Multan, much more protests have been registered today. Many people, regardless the sects, regardless the groups, regardless even the religions, from every religion who is living in our country, so they are protesting today. First of all, keep this thing in keep this thing very clear in your mind. That we are definitely, we are caring for humanity. We are behind the humanity. We are caring for humanity. Humanitarianism is important and significant for us. That we do care for human beings. And humanity has been killed over there. Not the Hazaraaz, I tell you. Pakistanis have been killed over there. Humanity is being disturbed over there. Humanity is being disturbed over there. So we need to discuss, we need to raise voice for humanity. We need to raise our voice for Pakistanis. Okay. Then two things are there. One thing, incident occurred. Now burials are not going on. And what they people are demanding. Now I definitely want opinion of every one of you. That they people are demanding that they need justice, which is their right. And even I consider whose any loved one is being killed, is being murdered, is being martyred, they even should not be need to demand justice. Either this should have been happening that justice should be or must be provided at their doorsteps when this incident occurred, when this incident happened. But unfortunately, what is going on? The people have to demand for justice. Here I definitely call the government that please, then we are saying all the time that okay, we are having economic crisis, we are having foreign crisis, we are having jobs issue, we are having infrastructure issue here in our country. And definitely mean COVID, which you must be aware, I used to say that this is agony of Almighty on the globe, on the world. Because when humanity is discouraged, when humanity is not taken care of, so then definitely Almighty can never be with you. Now the killing has been done. Number one, wrong thing. Number two, Ahmed has joined. Thanks a lot, Ahmed, for joining. Then secondly, what happened? That the people are not being provided justice. So without justice, what I mean, if you people keep on watching my videos, so you might be able to find out where I've been telling you this thing. Justice even delayed means denied. Justice delayed means even denied, and where even justice is not there, then what will you say? What will you say about that? Obviously, it's highly incomprehensible, unjustifiable, and definitely big question mark is there. So if we people are not caring for this, then being Muslim, I'm not talking about the people of the globe. Being Muslim, just you tell me, definitely we have got the teachings of Islam. We have got the teachings of our religion. Can you imagine it if we are not caring for the humanity, even the people who are not belonging to our religion? If we are not taking care of them, so would you consider that Almighty will be with us? There'll be the blessings of Almighty on us? No, not at all. Not at all. There'll be kindness of Almighty on us. It's impossible. It's not possible. Almighty could be helping us, because when we are in examination, we are in the test position that to take care, to provide justice. Definitely, I mean, what I used to say, if you remember, that sovereignty has been bestowed to the present regime, but super sovereign is Almighty. Keep it in your mind. Super sovereign is there. You are not super sovereign. You are sovereign. I am interacting government. You are sovereign, but super sovereign is there. And who is the super sovereign? Super sovereign is Almighty, who is observing, watching everything, and you are under observation, you are under a test. So, and keep it in your mind that test from the God can never be affordable. We know this very well. So what is the test? That, okay, and I also used to say that crime can never be eliminated. I mean, if you just find out the history of man, you will find that crime started just with the beginning of the mankind, of the humans. Just the first murder was made by the son of Adam. Okay? And definitely they were the first creators. So from that time, where the thousands of years have been passed, thousands of the years have been passed. I mean, we cannot even imagine it when the world started. So I used to say that crimes was started with the generation of mankind, with the generation of man. It couldn't be ended in any of the era, in any of the period, in any of the timing. If crime couldn't be eliminated, then how can it be possible now? But one thing is possible: it could be controlled just by providing justice. It can never be eliminated, and it cannot be your pretext. Okay, it can never be eliminated, so what can we do? No. It could be controlled, and I consider this is the big test from Almighty. We are under test, and unfortunately we are failing in the tests. Particular when I used to talk about Pakistan, okay, if the present regime is there, if we are going to blame them, so in all the regimes this has been happening. There is Farwa Sikandar, my Shia will endure the most operation in the world. Farwa, thanks. Farwa, I think, yes. Farwa Sikandar. Farwa, okay, this is good, but then we can, what can we say? Okay, as I am talking, that we are under a test from the God. So what it means that just we should keep this in our mind that, okay, this has been said by Almighty, this has been said by Hazrat Ali, so this is to happen. No, we are under test, we are under examination. Human beings are under examination. Humanity is where the humanity is discouraged, where the humanity is disturbed, so humanity has to be there to take care of them. This is the test. Otherwise, what do you think? That isn't this possible for Almighty just to make all the things clear, just to provide justice everywhere? Isn't this possible for Almighty? Isn't this possible for our Ahl Bayt? By Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his Ahl. Wasn't this possible? Even now, isn't this possible? No. What we have to, we are under examination, and I consider, I tell you that we are totally failing. Shit is going on everywhere. Whatever the government, okay, we start blaming the current regime. So what about the last regime? I remember in all the regimes, that Hazaras were facing this thing. I was listening the interview of one lady, you might have seen this, that she was saying that just there is no men who could carry our coffins. I mean, all the men of that family have been killed. Because I remember in the period of Pervez Musharraf, this happened. Then in the period of People's Party from 2008 to 13, then 13 to 18 in the time of Nawaz Sharif, then in this government as well. And I really salute to Hazaraaz on their tolerance, on their endurance, on their consideration. Definitely they are capable, they deserve everyone's salute. And I tell you, if there was any other tribe from any sect or group belonging, so till this time, you cannot imagine it, what could have been the position in your country. While they start, if they start retaliation, then what will be happening? What would be happening? You cannot imagine it. As in the beginning I told you that I know everybody is aware. I'm not talking about the groups or sects because I totally discourage these groups, these sects. There is only one. We are Muslims. No group has been formulated by any of companion of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam or any of Ahl Bayt. They did not encourage any grouping. These are we who created these groups. Well, this is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. Islam is one. Our religion is one. So groups, and definitely as Alhamdulillah my channel is getting popularity in the globe, and I will be speaking against sectarianism. Because I tell you this incident about what we are talking, this is also relevant to the sectarianism. People know when from the Shia sects people are going to be killed out, so then definitely there will be chaos in our country. There is much more bitter condition. Unrest will be there. But fortunately, the people of Pakistan, my people, they are very capable, they are intelligent, they are considerate. They understand, they comprehend, they are comprehensible, they know everything, they know what is going on actually. So, first of all, I would, in the end, definitely all of us would request the Prime Minister to reach there and just give, little bit support to them so that the people should go for burying. And unfortunately, I don't understand. What should I say to my politicians? I was listening, Maryam Nawaz, she was saying that to whom you waiting for? So just he is not answerable to you, he is answerable to someone else. So just bury your coffins and your loved ones. So then I asked this question from Maryam. If, okay, Prime Minister is not going, then even you people should go there. Okay, this time you people are not in the regime, this time you people are not in the government, but you might be anytime. You were people to some time in the governments. Where is Maulana Fazlur Rahman? Where is Bilawal Bhutto? Where is Maryam? Just interpreting? Just speaking, talking? Lip service? You people should go there. And in the end, definitely we would request to Prime Minister, in the end, all of us will request if he listens our voice. So now I definitely would like to add your comments. So who is with me? Mozam, what you're saying, one person said that government must try to provide special security because if you will not take action, then this incident will occur again and again. Yes, you're right, Mozam, Hazaraaz people. There is security, which is my information, but that needs to be increased more. But point is, the people who are, when the people are going outside, so even the things now, this didn't happen in Hazara, in that specific place. Now the people who were working outside, so they people were kidnapped and murdered. So this is also the thing. Then we cannot say that Shia are totally doing right action. No, Muslim, this is not the thing what they are doing. They are doing right or wrong. This is not the question. The question, the point is just you can't kill anyone on the basis of religion. Even you cannot kill any other religion person, even Shias, they are Muslims as well. Okay, so how is it possible that you can kill if anybody is not accepting your, even you cannot kill any Qadiani. This is very burning issue what I've touched. I know this, but you can't kill. You can't kill any person. This is totally not allowed in our religion. We can convince, if we consider that a person, the other person might be on wrong, so we just might convince, nothing else. No any other option. So Muslim, keep it in your mind. But we cannot say group is separate from us. Okay, yes. If if history of Pakistan, other religious group are also facing such type of incidents. Tiff, how are you? One of my good friends, Tiff from Morocco, she has joined. Thank you very much, Tiff, for joining. After this incident, dead bodies of these citizens were shifted in Hazara town of Quetta. The people are living in Quetta. So, Mozam, is there any other points you people are having? So please share with us. So if Farwa, are you with us? So and EM, sorry, Fayaz. So please tell me, what is your opinion about this? So I was saying, okay, when you people are adding your views, so definitely I would add. Okay, Muslim, one lady person said that our heart is weeping. Obviously, Muslim, very mean, alarming, irritating situation. In Hazara protest was also done in East Bypass, and alarming situation that the people are sitting with their dead bodies. They are not going to. Farwa, please, will you introduce yourself? From which city of Pakistan you belong to? So, Farwa, what I was saying that what do you think, Farwad? What is the solution? Because there are many other Shias are living in Pakistan, but Hazaras people, they are facing much more problem. This is much gloomy for me as well, because I've been covering them as a media person for a long time. So this is really alarming situation. Mozam is saying, person said that government always give us only these remarks that some unknown persons kill these persons. Yes, Muslim. So then tell me that, now I don't understand. IS has accepted, Daesh. Daesh has accepted that we have done it. Now what should we do? And Daesh basically based in Syria and Iraq areas, in those areas that exist. So, but if that is even entered in our country, so this is really alarming for us. But who are these? Yes, and unfortunately, and definitely there are the news, there are the rumors as well, which to greater extent could be accurate, that India is also involved in Balochistan, like Kulbhushan we arrested before some time. So Hazara, a member, all said that where we go and who listen our request. So, much more alarming situation is there. Winter season is going on. Loved ones have been killed, have been murdered brutally. And now they are sitting there, and government is not listening them. And government just interior minister visited, but they did not accept. And I consider this comes their right. If they are not going to listen, means the interior minister, so I consider this is their right, and I consider Prime Minister must go. Should we go to government of Iran or Afghanistan? Yes, obviously. Muslim, you're right. That where should we go if our own government is not listening me, if our government is not providing all my facilities, just leave the facilities, just the justice, which is basic requisite for the survival of any society. That is the biggest thing. It's the question, it's the reality, but nobody is going towards that. So then what should we do? Where should we, we go and raise our voice? And unfortunately, secondly, that I tell you, I would request to every Pakistan, from any group, from any religion, from any profession, please stand up. Next time might be you. So please raise voice, because bullet cannot observe who is in front of me. Anybody could be there. So just we have to raise our voice for our rights. This is our basic right to to have protection. And this comes the liability of the government. This is the basic liability of the government, just to provide justice to everyone, every individual. Okay, most of the times we say that in democracy the government is for the people, of the people, by the people. Here what is going on? Okay, we keep on also saying that just to provide us provide us living place, covering ourselves, and eating comes basic three liabilities of government to provide. You cannot, if you cannot, but even myself, my life is important for me, is important for my family, is important for my siblings, is important for my parents. So who is going to protect? Am I? If I bring emanation with me, if I start giving security myself, then what will happen? Then what is going to happen? The same thing is happening in many areas of Pakistan when the people are observing that government is totally failed to provide us security, to provide us the right thing. So then what they do? They do like this, become vagabonds, become terrorists to an extent. Anyway, it's not illogic, but it could be. Some people might have to be. So I consider that for avoiding these things are not common. This thing is not common one, and we need to focus on these things. Can you imagine it? As I told you earlier, I cannot sit here for just for 1 hour. I'm supposed to sit here, and I was supposed to create warmth over here. Okay, so the people who are sitting in open air and the cold area of Pakistan. So can you imagine it? One thing, dead body, the coffin of your loved one is lying in front of you. Can you imagine it? So this is my question to you people. Can you imagine it, that what will you do? Mozam is saying, he said that on the past days, army chief also came in Hazara before this incident that no one will damage you. Now you see, this is, you are giving this information, Mozam, this is very nice, that chief went there. And he assured, because the Hazaraas, they are in a fix. So what do you think, that all that community should leave the country? Should go in any other country? Okay, then is it good for us? Is it respectable for us that when the world is going to observe, world is going to tell you that, okay, you cannot protect your own citizens, you cannot protect your own countrymen, and the people need to expel from the country with wills. The people are going to leave your country, then will you be satisfied? And this is my, and I want to inform the government that this would happen ultimately. Because it's not possible. Your young ones, your elders, your children, they are going to be killed. They are going to be murdered in a brutal way, and you're still watching, you're still observing, you're still looking to what? Ultimately, this would happen, I tell you. Ultimately, this would happen, that people are going to. So, Arjuman recipe has joined. Thanks a lot, Arjuman. Arjuman, definitely, we are trying to find out the real situation which is going on. So please, you should also share what you have the information and what you want to say about this matter. Once again, little bit I repeat for you, the people who are sitting in the cold weather. Okay, yes, Arjuman, I know. Really, I will visit your channel again, inshallah, today or tomorrow. So, Arjuman, you tell me that which is going on. The dead bodies of loved ones are lying in the cold weather in an open air, and just they are demanding that Prime Minister should come, give us assurance. So definitely, then we are going to bury our loved ones. And I don't know what is the compulsion in front of. So is there any person from PTI who is in my live transmission this time? Any person from PTI? So please, you should give me the comment what the Prime Minister should do in this regard, in this situation position, because the people are demanding that Prime Minister should come and give assurance to us, but still, 3-4 days have been passed and Prime Minister is not going. What the Interior Minister went on the situation on the behalf of Prime Minister, but the people did not accept it. So now what will you say? What will you say about it? He also showed sorrow on this incident. Muazzam is saying the protest of Hazara division, Muhammad Mehdi said that we live in that country which has atomic power. And that atomic power, Muazzam, I tell you, this was tested in the Balochistan. Arjuman, you are from Pakistan? So Arjuman, little bit I tell you that 11 people were murdered in Hazara, Balochistan, and brutally murdered they are. Laborers, they were murdered, and now the people, and this is not the first time, for many times people of that tribe it's been murdered. So now they are demanding that Prime Minister should come and give us assurance that the culprits will be dealt high-handedly, then we are going to bury our loved ones. From north. Ah, yes. Then you must be aware of about the Hazaraaz who are living in, okay, from Hunza, yes, Hunza GB. So you must be aware about, Arjuman, of the people of Hazara. Government should give, who is Sami Nisar, is saying government should give, resign because they are totally failed to solve the problem. Oh, Nisar is taking higher step, is demanding that this should, government should go back to their homes. So, Arjuman, you know that 11 people were murdered and they are not burying their loved ones. They are on protest. You must after that, after going from my live transmission, you should watch. Must be videos must be available. They're demanding separate province. No. Ajman, it's not. Hazaras are two. There are two Hazaras. For other people, I give you this information, and for Ajman, you. One Hazara is in KPK, nearby Aptabad. And one Hazara is in Balochistan, in Quetta. This is a tribe, okay, the majority of them are from Shia sect, and just to create sectarianism in our country, so most of the time they people have been utilized. They people have been killed or murdered, and then definitely chaos will be created in such situation. So that's why, and the people are very nice. Country is known. So that is other Hazara, Arjuman, which is in KPK, nearby Aptabad. They people are demanding a separate province. They are not demanding anything. They just want peace. They are peace-loving people. Just they have been utilized. Because they people are in majority. They people are in majority, and they are from Shia group. So just while they people are, some people are killing them. So just creating, yes, it's in Balochistan. So 11 people were murdered. They were laborers, and I think this is the 4th day today. Muazzam, 4 days have been passed or 3 days. So please make it sure to me if you are aware about this news. So they are, Arjuman, they people are living with the coffins of their loved ones and sitting in open air just to call the Prime Minister to come to assure them for providing them the justice. Then they people are claiming they are going to eliminate their sitting. Some person said that Daesh involved in this. Yes, Muslim Daesh has accepted. One interpretation from them it's been published that they have accepted that we have done this. Really mean alarming situation in Pakistan. Just I don't understand. The last of my transmission on Sunday, which I made, 3rd of January, a group of Islamic State militants killed 11 Hazara. 3rd of January. Mean today is 6. Mean three days have been passed, Muslim. 3 days are over. So I consider, just from last 3 days, the people are sitting in open air and with the coffins of their loved ones, with the dead bodies of their loved ones. So just consider, what is the situation going on? And can you imagine the gloom of this situation? Can you have an idea? Not at all. Nobody can have an idea about it. Just the people who are facing this, they must be aware. They know this thing. That what is the pain of all this situation, while the loved one's body in front of you in the coffin, and cold is there, and then definitely there is fear as well of killing again. So just can you imagine it? So what do you think that where we are living? So if we want to change their sect, even this is not possible till they are convinced, or even I consider this is just the way to create chaos and to create turmoil in our country, nothing else. So Muslim is saying on highway, road, thousands of victims made protest with coffin of victims. Yes, they said that we will not bury these people until killers are not arrested by the government. Yes, people are demanding this thing. Really this is a gloomy situation. Really gloomy. Just you people should imagine it, all of the situation. This is currently going on. The thing is not been finished. The people are sitting this time. Today is the 6th of January 2021, and this is around about 10 to 11 p.m. here in Pakistan. I don't know about the other countries' timing, so just imagine it. This is going on. So this is really alarming situation for the country. This is really alarming situation for the government, and this is really insulting for the government. The government cannot tackle and handle this situation. This is really discouraging, and this is really I consider that government must think, okay, at least, okay, currently which is possible. Now, the last few lines of my transmission. So I would request to the Prime Minister, and I would request to you people who are with me this time, that all of you people must request to Prime Minister if just the burial is possible. I'm not saying the people are going to be arrested just in 1 day, 2 days. It's impossible. Anila has joined. Anila, thanks a lot for joining. No problem, Anila. No problem. So, I just want all of you must request to Prime Minister, the people who are with me, just if by going of Prime Minister to these victims, if they people are agreed, if they people are ready to bury their loved ones, so please, I would request Prime Minister, just you should consult your forces as well, just to create security arrangements for yourself. Definitely you are our Prime Minister and is important for us, and much more significance is there for us. So you must arrange, because definitely there are some security risks. So you must have arrangements for that. And then I consider that you must go to that place. So we know this, that arresting those culprits is not possible just in 2, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. It's the reality. But just this time, think about the gloom, sadness, and the condition of those people who are sitting with their loved ones. So this is really critical situation, and I tell you that Almighty is much more angry with us on this position. My stance is, okay, whatever the things apparently are going on, but this time we are definitely 100% we are committing the aggression of God. We are 100% calling the aggression of God on ourselves. Please notify my these words that should come and make all things damaged. So if we cannot tackle this situation, this is my direct question to the government, to the officials of the government, the people who are all the time speaking shits. I mean, the ministers are coming and saying just for a nothing, the people are doing nothing and saying a lot more, just speaking against of the oppositions or their opponents. And what Prime Minister you are saying, what you are saying, that you are against of any corruption. That is very appreciable. That is very nice. But here, not there is a section of corruption of highest level. I mean, when the life of any person is not safe, I think no corruption could be above than this. And here you are silent. Just you are saying that we are going to arrest them. We are going to definitely do a lot for those people. Then why can't you go over there? So you are a brave person, Prime Minister. You are a brave person. We know this, that you have done a lot for the people. Okay, so I consider you must go as early as possible. And if lastly you are supposed to go there, then why you are not going right now? If ultimately this is to happen that you will go there, okay? So then why not this time? Why you are creating more trouble for those families? Why you people are creating more pain for them? They are already in pain, which is unimaginable, which is unconsiderable. And I tell you, this is, please notify all the, definitely my video is on YouTube, so everybody can observe. If the people are unable to tackle even this position, I'm talking about the current scenario that the burials are not going on. I tell you that we are calling the aggression agony of Almighty, and which we are supposed to face, which we will have to face. But at that time, nothing is possible to be done, because now, this time, I am sitting in this calm atmosphere. You are sitting in calm atmosphere. Everyone is sitting in calm position. And if anybody is creating protest or sit-in on their behalf in Karachi, Lahore, Multan, everywhere, just for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, then going back to home, going back to be in that calm position. But the people who are sitting there, people who are having their loved ones' dead bodies in front, you cannot imagine it yet, their pain. You cannot have an idea about the gloom of that situation. So please, I would request, all of you people must request to government to tackle at least, okay, all the things will be going on. But first of all, we must focus to bury those dead bodies. And what they people are demanding, just their Prime Minister is to join. So I consider Prime Minister has to. Prime Minister must. Just for the sake of God, just for the sake of Almighty, just for the sake of Allah, just for the sake of humanity, just for the sake of those died people, murdered people, definitely I request to grant regime, if you people are going to do it, maybe many other problems will be solved by the power of Almighty. And in the end, I would definitely want to say that all of us, people who are following me and my country in particular, are standing with Hazaraaz, and not to consider that what will happen with me if I am raising voice for them. If you are not raising this voice in favor of them, even then much more could happen. It's possible. But if I start raising my voice in the favor of those people, in the favor of those innocents, maybe Almighty will be happy from me. Maybe Almighty will be happy from you. Definitely Almighty will be happy from the government who are in actual position to perform anything, to act anything, to do anything for, for their sake, for those people who are sitting in the gloom this time, and the people are calling everyone. So I tell you, if any human being is calling you, I consider this is the voice of Almighty. This is the voice of God, that God is basically calling you just to do some better thing for humanity. In fact, Almighty is giving you this power while you are able to do something for the betterment of the people. So if you are missing that, if you are discouraging that, if you are not following that, if you are not caring for that, that means you are not following the orders of Almighty. And if you people are not following the orders of Almighty, then you must think yourself what can happen, what is going to happen with you. And nothing is difficult, nothing is dangerous while Almighty is with you. Just keep this faith, and we have got this faith being Muslims, that Almighty is with us. The superpower, the super sovereign is Almighty, is God, is Allah. Then we must not feel any sort of hesitation from anyone. And I consider if we start following this thing, everything will be on the right way. And this time again, in the last, I would request, just first of all, from all of you people, I would also request, just spread this video in your links, that and request to everyone that they should focus the government. First step, the grunt which is required, that is to bury these dead bodies first. Then definitely second step, to catch those culprits who have committed this brutal act. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz. Pakistan Zindabad.